Perhaps you have to wait substantially longer. I don't think I'm going to take the time to find out. If you know the answer, please let me know, because I am curious about it. I'm trying to see if the glitch effect is changing. No, it just seems to be repeating itself, not like growing or anything. Okay, so let's press continue. We waited a moment. Can't be mad at me for waiting. What say you? Is it going to be progress? Aha, okay, it is progress, not just continuing. Go on now. Still here. You seem adamant to continue playing. You have been assigned to Gus, a hero not in our database. We have little to no information on how he even ended up in this world. Even us at Frog Inc. have yet to fully comprehend what has happened. We cannot predict what might occur next, and our assistance will be limited. Listen, if you're going back in there, we highly encourage you to avoid going into detail about your role with Gus. The realization that you are a player in control of the events of this world, the truth of it all may be overwhelming to him in this state. I'd like to point out, I have no control over the events in this world. I can choose Gus's reactions, that's pretty much it. That kind of shock can be a very dangerous thing. Also, if you get stuck in a dead end, that might be it for Gus. It seems you have already awoken the essence inside of him. Your choices will change which essence Gus aligns with. His essence will alter how the world and people see him, so choose carefully. I can be of some assistance in explaining the personality traits of each essence. Is there an essence you wish to know more about? Let's read all of them. Those aligned with zeal are passionate and loyal. They tend to be outgoing and loud. They will stop at nothing to fight for their beliefs, whether they be good or evil. Is there an essence you want to know about? Okay, yeah, let's go insight. Those aligned with insight are calculating and curious. They hold knowledge above all else. They value brains over brawn. Is there an... Okay, let's check out conquest. Those aligned with conquest are resourceful and goal-driven. Like a politician, they are good at interacting with others and boosting people to reach their goals. They have the social skills to get things done. Those aligned with drift are free-spirited and easygoing. They go with the flow and don't let things bother them. They are always telling stories, traveling, or just getting lost. They tend to go wherever the wind takes them. Okay, for completionist's sake, we'll do the last two. Harmony are peaceful and relaxed. They enjoy nature and can be quite spiritual. They see the value in the natural cycles of the world. And finally, Bastion. Us who are aligned with Bastion are unyielding and set in our ways. That's right. Even an old croak like me still has some essence left in him. Anyways, we are strong but stubborn and hate unpredictable things. We prefer tried and true methods when faced with a problem or task. Okay, so right now I think I'm gonna go with drift, but insight also sounds good. So we'll play it how it lies. What are the options are at the time? Great. Keep in mind that each choice may change your essence. Oh, he's coming too. I should have given you a mud. It's multi-user dungeon, you piece of crap. The mud, or multi-user device, would have helped you equip clothing and manage your items for your hero, but they all seem to be missing from our office. You can press the M key to open up your menu and do things like save, adjust settings, or even talk to Gus. If you manage to find a mud, you'll see that icon in the menu as well. Gus is about to wake up. It is time for me to go. The remaining members at Frog Inc. will try and provide you any aid we can. The world, the people, what a mess. Good luck. Good luck with what? I'm not sure what my goal is here. What my objective as the player is. Good luck just playing the game? Like, I can't... The stakes have never been lower. The game has been saved. I want rotating saves, so I can truly lower the stakes. This is an interesting system, though. Okay, so Gus... where am I? My room! Oh, wait. Conrad! Conrad! Conrad is gone. What? Oh, Foe, you're still here. Thanks for the help back there, I guess. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Conrad, we have to go find him. Come on! Yes, leave your doofy hat behind, you backwards hat-wearing fraud. Oh, Eileen.
Gus, you should be in bed.
Mayor Eileen, what are you doing here?
I found you unconscious out on the path and had Mr. Salami carry you in.
I hate this voice.
Gus, I just came back from Satcher Hill. I saw that thing. It's some kind of monster, or a rift, or maybe the eye of God. Gus, you saw it. What happened up there?
Well, I was waiting for Conrad when... Conrad! Did you find him too?
Find who? You are alone. I'm afraid I don't know who you're talking about, Gus.
Of course you do. Conrad has lived here for years.
Oh no, you must have taken quite the spill. Nobody named Conrad lives here.
Whatever that thing was, it attacked him. Come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. You have to remember Conrad.
You poor thing. All of this stress must be too much for you. You need to rest up. But either way, the town must act.
But what about Conrad?
No more from you. I will host a town meeting to plan our next course of action. Meet us there after you've gotten some rest. There we can discuss what has happened.
Great. I look forward to it, Eileen. She doesn't remember him. Foe, you remember Conrad, right? I know he existed. Whatever that thing was must have done something to him. Foe, will you help me? I know we just met and things are confusing, but I don't know if I have anyone else to turn to. I'll help you, friggin' A. Thank you. I know it's a lot to ask, but if there's even a chance he's out there. Conrad's house! Let's head there after the town meeting and look for clues. Oh. Oh, God, I remember the hat. God dang it. My hat! Much better. Hey, really thanks for helping. Really thanks for helping. Without you, I don't know how I'd stay sane. Ha ha! Let's go to the town meeting. God dang it. God dang it, Gus. I hate your guts. Psst, Lenny, what did I miss? What's the good name of this? Oh, Lenny, oh gosh. Dang it, Bobby. Oh gosh, they've just been arguing for a while now. Dang it, Bobby.
We need to remain calm. Everyone will have their voice heard.
Not once?
Perfect. Let's go again with suggestions, but this time let's go one at a time. Alden, dear, you can begin for us.
Okay, it's gonna be a lot of voices.
The nature of the beast is irrelevant.
Ah, he's red.
That thing attacked one of our own, so we must put an end to it.
I sense that the bean is here to stay. She's green. This is the way it will be. We must learn to live in harmony with it. Listen, we all know business here has been a real drag lately. With that crazy thing, we got the perfect excuse to bring in visitors to Betwixt. People, let's turn this into a tourist trap and we can all get a little richer.
You wanna know what I think? It don't matter. If it ain't bother us no more, we don't need to change nothing.
Let's not jump to conclusions. A strange anomaly has appeared and our course of action should be taken with caution. We must examine and study this before taking any drastic measures.
Look, I don't really know one way or the other, but why don't we just let it be? It's not our job to take care of something like that, is it? I know we have our different opinions on the matter, but oh Gus! You were the one who was attacked by that thing.
Well, I guess so.
Please help us here. You've heard the arguments. What do you think should be done?
We're gonna go with Squidman there. Hey, Foe, are you hearing this? It all sounds absolutely crazy. None of them even remember Conrad either. I have no idea what should be done. I don't even feel like I can answer this without happening to Conrad. So, amusingly, we are given the job of choosing the emotional responses for Gus. And that will shape his personality, when clearly, by definition, he is a drifter, because we are making the choices. His personality means jack. He has no personality. He's just drifting while we tell him what to do and say he's a little meat puppet. So this is a farce. Let's go with the learn all we can about it. I guess you're right. Maybe if we find out more about it, then we can find some answers about what happened to Conrad. I like this music quite a bit. I think Harrison is right. We should try and learn more about this thing before we do anything. See? We must take caution and study this.
Well, we can begin formulate a plan. But first, there's something that we must do. As the mayor, it is my duty to inform other town leaders about this anomaly. I need someone to travel to Gundan and tell their president what has happened. Is there anyone up to the task?
I ain't leaving the shop.
I'd be much better use something too fast.
Quick.
It is not my destiny. Foe, This is gonna sound crazy, but I want to go. Before Conrad disappeared, he told me that he was leaving to search for answers. Everything he said about Betwixt, I need to know the truth. There must be something out there that can help us explain this. So, maybe I was wrong. He's actually voicing an opinion, asserting himself. Perhaps there's a little more personality than I gave him credit for. Maybe we can even find out what happened to Conrad. Leaving Betwixt. Man, foe. Is that the right thing to do? Of course! Right, we can do this together. I'll do it. I'll go to Gundan.
Guys, after what happened to you, are you sure?
I'm sure. Besides, who else would go?
You're certain about this?
I'm positive.
Well, it's settled. Gather your things and say your goodbyes, but you should leave as soon as possible. When you're ready, I'll meet you in the town square. This town meeting is now adjourned.
Gather my things, you say? Okay, where do I even live? Foe! Thanks for sticking with me. Nobody in the town seemed to remember Conrad at all. So much has changed. I get it! Nobody in town remembers Conrad. I understand. You don't need to repeat it quite that often. We should stop at my house before we leave. There are some things I want to... What? What indeed? Foe, what is that? Guess it was nothing. Ha 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 ha. Let's gather as much information we can about the journey ahead. Oh, right, before we leave, let's stop at my house to pick up some things. Right! Yeah! So much repetition. It's the greenhouse in the northern part of Betwixt, so that's good. If that sentence hadn't been here, that would have been the second time just to go somewhere we didn't know about. Yeah, you can't miss it, so thank you for putting that line. The game has been saved. Press M to access the menu to save your game. Alright, good. You don't need to have a conversational tone with me, menu. It's not necessary. I don't have to everybody and see if there's anything interesting. Oh, not yet, not ready. Right, she's the mayor. Who are you? You're the guy. Oh yeah, you're Lenny. Okay, so they're not giving me any useful advice. Give me some meat.
Give me some meat. Listen, kid, the road ahead's gonna be rough and no doubt, but how about one last sandwich before you go, eh? It's on me this time. Just make sure you tell all those people you meet here about the world's greatest sandwiches, ha ha! What kind of sandwich do you want?
You know, it's been a long time since I've had a tuna sandwich. That sounds really good right now. But... oh man. So I'm not gonna go veggies only. I'm not gonna go peppers please. Prime cut sounds way too expensive. I'm gonna go the original.
You got good taste, kid. You obtained the original. See you soon, kid. Stay safe out there.
Wait, what was that? What was that? I want to interact with it. Oh, it's just a leaf. I thought it was gonna be a thing. A cool thing. An old wishing wheel. Toss in some bits and make a wish. Ooh, should I toss in all of my bits? Let's do it. Go big or go home. You throw in 15 bits into the well. Not a very blue activity, I suppose. You weren't sure that did anything. Yeah, that was more of a stupid person's activity, not so much blue. Oh well. I'm sure there's nothing I wanted to spend my bits on anyway. What do you say? What do you need? Need to talk? Gus, glad I caught you. Take this before you go. 50 bits! Ha ha ha! I can throw so much in the well now, you guys. Consider it payment for all those gigs I never paid you for. Don't get lost in Gundan, alright? That was mighty kind of you.
I probably shouldn't get me going back there right now.
Why not? Don't you want to rock? Can I go back here?
Employees only! I'm so sorry!
Hiya, did you need something? Oh, let's talk. What do you want to know about Gundan? Gundan, can't say I've been there myself, but I hear the city has great shopping. Oh god, shoots each... oh god. Why wouldn't it just back out of the conversation? Why did it restart? It's so dumb. The Bebo farm is a sight to see. The poor creatures always look so lost. It's just north of here, right next to your house. Sartre. I heard all the talk about what happened up there. Ever since I've been afraid to go anywhere near Sartre Hill. The final one, what about leaving Betwixt? I know saying goodbye can be scary, Gus, but we're all rooting for you. You'll just do fine in Gundan. And what about Conrad, I guess? Oh, let's talk. What do you want to know? Oh, why do I actually care about these people? George is a pretty tough man. He is the owner of the meat emporium down the street. Okay, I don't actually care. That's a waste of time. Waste of time. She didn't give me anything, therefore it was a waste of time, right? That's how it works. Okay, let's go to Conrad's house. The door is locked. Maybe find another way in. Window. Window. The window seems like it can be pried open. Attempt. Yeah, do it! You forced the window open. This is kind of spooky. What do we got? A note? There's a photo on the desk. That's Conrad! The rest of the house is empty. Conrad, what happened to you? This picture, I remember the day this was taken. It took Lenny at least 7 tries to figure out how the camera worked. God dang it, Lenny. I guess this is all I had to remember him by. And your memories. I have to find out what happened to him. Have you ever lost someone you cared about like this with no explanation? Sorry, shouldn't have asked something like that. Let's get going. You obtained an old photo. Fantastic. He said the house is empty. I don't believe him. There really is nothing left. We should get out of here. Okay. There's a door. Into the bathroom. A moldy toilet. There is no water in the bowl. There is something in the sink. We obtained Slick Rick's delivery. Aha. Try to get me to not explore. I explored anyway. Don't need to listen to your stupid crap. Slick Rick's delivery. What does that mean? Greetings, Gus. It seems you recovered from your wounds. It was just a few scratches. I'm glad to hear you were mostly unharmed. Feel free to peruse my collection. Remember, knowledge is everything. Well, it's not everything, but it's certainly something. Ah, it appears you have a curious mind. Upstairs I have a particular book in the left bookcase titled The People of Betwixt. Come back to me once you've read through it. That makes me think maybe I should have talked to that diner lady a little bit more. There's a book on the shelf that seems interesting. Read The People of Betwixt. Indeed. Oh, this is gonna take a while. The People of Betwixt, a collection by Harrison McCocto. Abstract. During my time here in Betwixt, I have tried to keep careful records of the events and lives of the people here. This small town is just one of many in the world of SOREN, but my hope is to try and leave a small mark for a small town that has left a mark on me. Harrison McCocto. Alden Bresber, 7th, 938. Town advisor and religious leader, married to Eileen, no children. I didn't know that. Conrad's been expunged from the records. Eileen Netune, 19th, 941. Town mayor and friend to all, married to Alden, no children. The people of Betwixt look to her in times of trouble. George Salami, Petrum 1st, 965. Owner of George Salami's Salami and Meat Emporium, a tough man and friend. Gus. A young man who lives on the north side, showed up one day and has played in the town band since. Harrison McDoctor, a quiet man who keeps the records and books of Betwixt, spends most of his days indoors reading. Hugh, the owner of the diner, lives in the back of the diner with his sister, Norma, bold and to the point. Jin, a fortune teller who lives alone, she's quiet and thoughtful. Lenny Salami, a lonely man who does not often speak, younger brother of George Salami. Norma, a young woman who enjoys talking to all of the townspeople, works at the diner and is Hugh's younger sister. Richard Slickrick, that's Richard Slickrick, so we need to find Richard Slickrick. A man who seems to scurry his way around Betwixt, seen talking to himself. Bebo, a particularly purple Bebo, seems to always return to Betwixt and is an honorary member of the town. Okay, we've read everything. Let's talk to you, but first I'm gonna rob your kitchen of everything I can lay my hands on. Anything useful here? No. Fine. Check out your bathroom. Into the bathroom. Ooh! That is a nice bathtub. Can't do anything with it though. Okay. I don't want to take the rubber ducky or something. There we go. I'm not gonna read George Salami's cookbook. I'll peruse it real quick. There. I scanned through it, you guys can read it. You've read it through then. You have noticed then that one particular entry seems fishy. I have kept careful records. I have no recollection of the writing on that page. It appeared on the morning of your accident and the appearance on the rift above Sartre Hill. As an ancient Athenian scholar once said, coincidence is the beginning of observation. I am working to uncover the truth behind what is happening in Betwixt right now. I could use some help collecting data from the townspeople. When it comes to social situations, I'm a bit of a fish out of water. Something strange is happening betwixt. I want to figure it out as well. Spectacular! Go to each of the residents and ask them about anything strange or peculiar happening in betwixt. Perhaps one of them knows something that can give us a lead. Okay. We have a quest.